How's it going, guys? Raj here. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to another video in the luxury fragrance series, a series on my channel, an ongoing one where I shine the light on fragrances at the luxury side of the market. Everyone has their own interpretation of what luxury is. This is mine. Today I'm going to be talking about Amouage's Epic Man. This is the 50 ml bottle in front of me. There's also a 100 ml bottle. Prices are £145. The larger size will cost you £190. I recommend actually getting it from a website called essential.com, and they often have this 25% off deal, which I think just ended, but it'll come up again, and it's a great place to, you know, make some save some money, significant amounts. Let's start with the presentation. Something I like to do in this series. Great packaging from Amouage, very solid box. I like what they do with their box designs as well. There's always something interesting going on, and you know, it's nice that it's not like a uniform packaging. There's always something creative going on with the packaging. The bottles are maybe a little bit, you know, they're definitely similar, but not necessarily in terms of, not always in terms of colour. But I love this simplicity, but just perfection, really. Really beautiful bottle. Really stands out. Kind of reminds me of a better version of Polo Green, to be honest, but very luxurious. In terms of notes, got them in front of me here. Top notes of pink pepper berry essence, frankincense, cumin, cardamom, saffron, mace, nutmeg and myrtle. Hot notes of geranium and myrrh. Base notes of oud, sandalwood, patchouli, leather, frankincense again, cedarwood, musk and castoreum. So, just reading those notes out, actually, it sounds like this is gonna be a very heavy fragrance, a kind of powerful, in-your-face fragrance. But it's not. I'll be perfectly honest. For me, I don't think it is. The opening is surprisingly fresh. It's not a citrus fresh or anything, but this incense note, this frankincense note, is quite uplifting. It reminds me of being in a field, and it feels a little bit wet. There's a lot of grass around you. Maybe it's a little bit muddy, and you've just got this incense just burning and just swirling around you and just kind of going up around you, going up into the sky, and it has this light feeling to it. I think it's a very nicely done frankincense note. I think later on what you do get is this freshness, again, coming from the geranium. I can't honestly identify geranium in this fragrance, but it must be one of the notes, giving it this kind of uplifting light quality. It's strange. I think it's really nice, actually. I think it's really well done, and it's quite different from some of the other ways that frankincense is used in Amouage fragrances. That kind of lasts for about, you know, not a huge amount of time, half an hour or so, and later on it starts to become a little bit darker, but again, nothing like a deep leather fragrance or a deep oud fragrance. Again, it's all in moderation, to be honest. You get a little bit of spice coming through. The cumin kind of gives it that kind of slightly funky type smell, combined also with the oud, which is again on the more earthy, woody, not a barnyard type smell, but a kind of smoky, resinous quality. But again, it's in a nice proportion. It never becomes like a bombastic style fragrance like Interlude Man or one of the Opus, is it Opus 6? I can't remember, but not like that. It's a very well tamed, it's a very elegant fragrance. It's a fragrance that I feel that you could wear when you're going out in a kind of like a nice dinner, a nice restaurant, if you're going to a special occasion, something like that. It's definitely a fragrance better suited for colder weather, but you know, autumn and winter is perfect. Sometimes with these fragrances, it may surprise you. I always say it's good to test fragrances out in different conditions, and I've worn this on like spring evenings. Summer, I wasn't convinced that it performed that well. It became a little bit too much in the summer evenings I'm talking about. But you know, these spring evenings when it's a little bit warmer during the day and it's kind of crisp in the night, but not cold, I think it works really well. So I've got, actually this is a fresh spray, this is the dry down. Yeah, I actually really do like the dry down because the oud actually comes through a little bit more. It's a more drier, kind of like almost a gasoline type style oud. But again, don't let these words put you off and think that you're getting a kind of skanky type fragrance. It is quite measured. You get this leathery quality, which isn't really like a smooth leather. It's again on the rougher side, just all adding to the development, and it develops really nicely. It's a really smooth transition from top to bottom, and I feel the fragrance is actually quite smooth. Yeah, I wouldn't describe it as a dark fragrance. It's not incredibly complex. There are a lot of notes in here, but the ones that shine on my skin are the ones that I actually really like, generally in fragrances. So I'm kind of glad the way this works on my skin. It has a good staying power as well. This is not, I don't find this to be a projection monster. Even in the opening, especially compared to a lot of Middle Eastern style fragrances, it's not a projection monster, but it is potent. It is potent in the sense that you will get noticed, but it's not going to be, you know, spreading it for miles. It's not going to be leaving a huge scent trail. Well, nobody really mentioned anything to me anyway. But what it does do, it has a very nice longevity, which I do like. Nothing huge, but you're likely to get like 8 hours. I do anyway. It never really pushes 10 plus to me, for me, but I can't complain because it's really good from top to bottom. It's one of those fragrances that, you know what, I really don't have anything bad to say about it, but for me it's just not perfect, and it's sometimes difficult to say what is perfect. Sometimes when a fragrance is perfect, it just connects with you and you just love it so much. I love this. It's not like incredible, so therefore I'm going to give it a rating of 9.5 out of 10. Definitely a good place to start with Amouage. You know, if you're looking to get into niche and you're not looking to try anything too wild, maybe start with Reflection Man, Seal Man, Honor Man, and then maybe step on to Epic Man, because it's nothing too outlandish, but it definitely is an epic fragrance. And then maybe dip your toes into the interludes and Beloved Man and one of the Opus fragrances. I think it's Opus 6. So guys, let me know what you think about this fragrance. How do you feel when wearing it? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Do you get this kind of fresh feeling to it like I do? It's interesting that the bottle is green, and I mentioned sitting in grass, and I kind of do get a green feeling from it. Well done. Well done fragrance from Amouage, I have to say. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you soon. I'm going to try and do some more videos, space them out a little bit more maybe, but yeah, take care. See you soon. Bye.